Hello everyone, my name is Brad Fitzsimmons. I'm the CEO of Mature Inc. and the founder of Real Wealthy. I got a lot of questions about my habit of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning from a previous video, so I thought I'd take a few moments and just walk through that a little bit. So one thing to realize about me is that my priorities are in this order: my kids, my wife, my family, my friends, and my community. And then in order to make all that work, I take care of myself first. And that's why I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. It especially serves me well right now during the COVID situation because I'm able to get a lot done. 4 hours of extra time every day now does great for me. And today is actually a good example of where that went a little bit wrong. And that leads me to one of the questions that I was asked, which is, do you do this 365 days a year? Absolutely not. I'm like anybody else. Sometimes I play the alarm game a little bit, although I would say definitely the default position is 3 o'clock in the morning. It's 3:03 actually. And I pop out of bed pretty good for the most part, but these have been long days, and as a result that hasn't worked out quite so well. There's other nights too where I just want to watch a movie or something, so it's not a hard and fast thing. It's just, as I say, it's a default position that I can change as I need to. The other question was, what time do you go to bed at if you are getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning? So for me, I have young children, a 20-month-old and a 5-year-old. They're in bed by 8 o'clock, 8:30 at the latest. So quite literally, I put them down, usually have a little bit of tidying up to do, and then go straight to bed. And that saves me from going down and watching TV or things that aren't going to help me. The other question that I got was, what do you do to get to bed so early? And so I have some techniques that I use, this 3-2-1 process that I follow for myself, which is no more eating 3 hours before bed, 2 hours before, no more screen time, and then 1 hour before bed is purely family time, absolutely no screen time, no reading. I do use no reading on a screen, other than I do use a Kobo, which has a night feature, which seems to work well for me. So that's what I do there. But all of this made me think that it was a worthwhile thing to talk about today, because as I said, today, the last 2 days have not been good days for me as far as getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. And so what ends up happening to me, well, any minute now, my children could scream or something can happen. So I don't get that quiet time to do things like this in a quieter surrounding. This morning I woke up at 5:30. My daughter, who's 20 months old, she wakes up at about 6 or quarter to 6. So I had to race down, take the dog out for a quick walk, get myself a little bit of exercise. But I eliminated my meditation until later in the day, visualization, and any kind of spiritual work, reading work, that sort of thing. Also I have to find a pocket somewhere else in the day. So what does that do to me? It leaves me feeling a little bit less enthusiastic about my day. It leaves me feeling like I have work that needs to be tended to. And overall, it makes me feel as though I am much less connected to my day, and I don't feel as at ease. That's why I thought today was a good day to describe the 3 o'clock in the morning wake up thing, because on a day when I haven't done it, it's a different day. It's a very different day, and it's a more challenging day, and I don't feel like I get as much accomplished, and I don't feel like the work that I get accomplished is as strong. So that's a lot of why I do that. And for those of you that don't know me, the reason that I go to these lengths to make sure that I'm taking care of myself is also for my clients. It's important for me that I'm there for them, and that I'm operating at the highest level that I can for them, just as I do for my family. The people who I am actively working with are people that are interested in finding fulfillment both in their life and in their work, and tying those two things together. It's in my experience, it is tying those two things together where people achieve real wealth, and that's something that I'll get into in another day. But I did want to share that piece. Thank you very much, and stay healthy and have a great day.